It's very important that everybody understands that a childcare issue or family-friendly practices are an everybody issue. We all suffer when we don't have people at work to either help us at the hospital or help us at our accountant's office or help us at our restaurant. St. Peter's Health is responsible for keeping a hospital open 24/7 and for keeping access to healthcare available to all of our community. If we don't have staff in their roles, we're not able to provide to the community the healthcare access that they need.
The importance of having childcare services accessible to employees is generally one of the first questions that we get asked as leaders when we're interviewing potential employees.
With our daughter, I remember countless nights and tears and everything just trying to find a place for her, because infant care in Montana and Helena specifically is so hard to come by.
Some of these barriers to access to healthcare are really impacting our family's health through a lot of different ways. One being that the parents may have to come up with very unique situations to find those childcare coverage points. They may not actually even be working.
My wife and I did have quite a few challenges with securing childcare for both of our kids. Childcare services didn't have an option that really met the hours that we were needing and having consistent coverage throughout the week. So that was a big hurdle to overcome when we first moved to the area.
With 2 kids, that was getting to the point that I was only making as much as we were spending in daycare. And I'm happy I enjoyed my job, but I understand why people quit to stay home with their kids.
Because I'm a leader and I'm also a parent, I'm certainly very aware of all of the challenges that parents face on a daily basis.
Our culture and philosophy is to provide quality, compassionate childcare that meets their developmental needs by providing a safe, loving, and fun environment.
The original Pete's Place has been there quite a while. My husband actually went there almost 40 years ago, so our family's big fans of Pete's Place. We had gotten onto several waiting lists, and of course, access to childcare is difficult, so it took us a bit.
Now with Pete's Place, they're right next door. They're constantly communicating with us. They're open earlier, they're open later than other facilities, and they accommodate that nurse's schedule.
Pete's Place provides a peace of mind for the parents that have those flexible schedules that we meet that demand.
Pete's Place offers peace of mind in that I can go to work, I can be fully present for my team because I know that they are thriving in the environment that they're in, and I have that support and dependability as well as flexibility.
The fact that it's affiliated with St. Peter's means a lot to my wife and I. It follows the mission, vision, and values that we have, and we're just very comfortable with all of the teachers that we have there, the leadership.
Those teachers spend just about as much time with your children and helping raise and develop and support their growth as you do as a parent. And so having a team that's just so committed, they're dependable, they really are a support system.
Pete's Place is integral in how we succeed at St. Peter's Health. We need people to be able to come to work, and so having your children at a childcare facility is step one.
Balance between work and family is something we all strive for. It's really critical. Pete's Place is such a valuable part and a valuable resource for employees that has really helped us meet that balance that so often is hard to get to.
Work and family balance is very important. To me, my family, it fills my cup, but so does my work. And knowing that if I didn't have great childcare, there's a chance that that piece wouldn't happen would be difficult.
St. Peter's Health is known for quite some time that we don't have enough childcare for the number of employees that we have. and it's been an important issue. Our wait list at St. Peter's Health is not what we wish it would be. We've grown tremendously over the last 30, almost 40 years, and it's time for the total number of children that we serve to grow as well.
So the facility we have now is wonderful, but it is small, and there's a really small amount of kids allotted to go in there. And the new facility is much bigger, and it's going to allow a lot more families to be able to have St. Peter's and Pete's Place be their daycare.
We spent a significant amount of time and effort researching a new facility, and we found that the cost of construction was just too much to consider. We're very fortunate that the opportunity came up to lease space from the school district. We're also very fortunate that we've received funds from very generous donors, and we're so thankful for that. We call it a triple win. It's a win for St. Peter's because the cost of renovating Ray Bjork is significantly less than having to build a new facility. We consider it a win because it's contributing revenue to the Helena Public School System, and it's a win for the community.
Because we have not just one, but multiple centers now, we have that ability to say that we have childcare services affiliated with the organization, and they prioritize getting in team members and their children into their centers. So that's a huge part of our recruitment strategy, and one of the things that we mention and highlight when we're interviewing potential candidates.
As an employee, having a child care option that St. Peter's is continuing to invest in makes me feel like I made the right decision when I came to work here.
The fact that us as an organization is putting so much time and effort and financial resources into expanding these child care services really shows that the leadership is supportive of their employees and is trying to meet some of the demands that the employees have and the needs that they have.
St. Peter's Health is clearly making a substantial effort in expanding childcare in Helena, but there's so much more that we can do and be a part of. St. Peter's is a people-first organization, and with that, we will continue to evaluate what our employees need and enact policies and practices that support a family-friendly environment.
St. Peter's is a family-forward thinking organization from the standpoint of not a lot of organizations have a child care facility on campus, which we do, and we're looking to expand that in different ways.
Our leadership team is so visionary and family focused that those are the kind of things that come up, not just the daycare, but how do we then make this even more of a benefit to others?
St. Peter's commitment to the 0 to 5, the early childhood area, is twofold. Not only are we really trying to expand and be a problem solver in the area of childcare and increasing access by expanding Pete's Place, but we're also taking a look at it from the standpoint of how can we be a community convener and really creating a backbone support for our early childhood.
We are a people-first organization. This isn't just for us as employees, but also what it does for us to be able to care for the community.
I feel tremendously proud to work for St. Peter's and all of their efforts to make both childcare a priority and family-friendly practices a priority. I don't have children, but it's one of the things that makes me most proud to work at St. Peter's. We do the right thing in the community. We're trying to help the community, not just our staff members.
Knowing that every person working, whether we're working at St. Peter's or somewhere else, is going to help contribute to our overall success as a community and our overall success as a state.
I'm also very proud of St. Peter's for wanting to be part of the dialogue and the conversation around childcare and family-friendly practices. We live it, and we're happy to share our story, and we're happy if this makes a difference.